our integral university.
The genesis of this beautiful institution from where I also post-graduated and did my PhD. So it's a tough task and I have been given very limited time, but I'll try to make use of this opportunity to brief you about the genesis of this institution. This institution started in a small hut with 4 children, with the man sitting on the center of the stage, our honorable founder and chancellor, Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar, starting a small school in the name of Techno Academic Inter College, wherein he himself was the administrator, he himself was the teacher, and he was the only staff in that school. The foundation stone of the journey of Integral University was laid by a very world-renowned Islamic scholar, Hazrat Ali Mia Sahab, Hazrat Maulana Abul Hasan Ali Hasi Nadwi Sahab, on 3rd November 1993, which Integral University celebrates its foundation day every year. Professor Akhtar, with his sheer grit and determination, very honest and committed person, and a small team, went on after adding year after year, and within a span of 4 years, 4 or 5 years, the foundation of an Institute of Integral Technology with the abbreviations of IIT Lukhnau came into existence. Institute of Integral Technology was lucky to host the then Prime Minister of India, Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee Sahab. So Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee visited this great institution in the year 1999, and seeing Professor Akhtar and his entire team working day and night, he categorically mentioned in his speech that he would like to see this institution with the abbreviations of IIT to reach to the level of IITs and IIMs in the country. Integral University was lucky to host the then governors. We have certain photographs also. Let me see. This is the photograph when Hazrat Maulana Abul Hasan Ali Hasni Nadwi Sahab was there, the foundation day. Then we had the governor Shri Motilal Vora ji, who visited in the year 1996 and gave the first hand of support to our honorable founder. We were privileged to welcome our honorable Prime Minister. Then we have the Chief Minister and the Governor, Kalyan Singh ji is also there. Atal Bihari Vajpayee Sahab categorically mentioned in his speech, which I told you, followed by the other luminaries, which I'll explain in the future course of my integral journey. So we had Suraj Bhan Sahab, Motilal Vora ji, Vishnu Kant Shastri ji visiting this great institution, and with the Faculty of Engineering being the core faculty of the Institute of Integral Technology, and academic excellence and excellent placement as the benchmark of this institution. It was not late that the then Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Shri Mulayam Singh Yadav, who visited this Institute of Integral Technology in 2004, gave the full-fledged university status to this institution. So in the year 2004, Institute of Integral Technology transformed itself from an engineering college to a full-fledged first enacted minority institution through an act of state legislature. After that, the university was quickly moving forward to register itself under the Section 2F of the UGC Act, and the Faculty of Architecture, Planning and Design and the Faculty of Pharmacy came into existence. The university always understood this fact that apart from academics, a great higher education institution has to come up at the level of research and extension as well. The university quickly applied for the section 12B of the UGC grant, where in the year 2011, the university got registered under the section 12B of the UGC Act, where the institution was eligible for grants from the Government of India by the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, in the year 2012. One of the most flagship faculties of the university, the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences, came into existence in the year 2013, followed by a 500-bedded integral hospital. At the same time, in the year 2014, the Faculty of Agriculture, Science and Technology, and in the year 2015, the Faculty of Law came into existence. The university was fortunate to welcome several chief ministers like Shri Akhilesh Yadav ji visited this university 2 times. First, he inaugurated the computer lab when he was the member of parliament from Kannauj, and the second time he visited as chief minister in our convocation. The university was also fortunate to wholeheartedly welcome our honorable, the then Vice President of India, Dr. Hamid Ansari Saab, in the year 2015 to this campus, and the honorable founder gifted him with the key of Integral University to ensure that he also safeguards and takes forward the mission of Integral University to the downtrodden masses of the country. Our Honorable Pro-Chancellor joined this institution in the year 2015, and with this, the internationalization of the campus started, and we got the first batch of 100 students from Sokoto state of Nigeria. He himself is an alumnus of IIT Kanpur with BTech, MTech and PhD in mechanical engineering. So majority of the automation part, communication systems, learning initiatives, Integral University student platforms, mobile apps, all those came when he joined this institution. Slowly, university was adding faculty on faculty, with the Faculty of Mass Communication, Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. They all came into existence. And then the COVID wave came in. With this institution, foundation of an engineering college and technologically sound institution, the university quickly adapted from a teaching university, from a classroom university to an online university with all the online platforms in place, the Integral University Student Management System, the Integral Learning Initiative, and the Integral University's mobile app. Apart from catering to the needs of the students in terms of providing online education and keeping the curriculum and the academics going, the university's hospital was taken up by the government of Uttar Pradesh as a tertiary care hospital. We had around more than 3,000 COVID patients during the first wave and the second wave of COVID-19, and the entire institution, when the entire world was locked, our honorable founder and chancellor along with his whole team was busy in ensuring that the patients in the integral hospital suffering from COVID-19 get uninterrupted supply of oxygen. And because of this, the university also invested from his own pocket an oxygen storage tank of more than 50 lakh of rupees. Seeing the initiative and seeing the recovery rate of more than 95% in the Integral Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, the Integral Hospital was awarded by the present Governor of Uttar Pradesh, Srimati Anandi Ben Patel ji, for excellent service during the first and the second wave of COVID-19. With the intentions of the Honorable Chancellor clear in front of majority of the patients and with the mouth-to-mouth publicity, Google was kind enough to gift us with an oxygen generation plant as well for seamless service of uninterrupted supply of oxygen during the first and second wave of COVID-19. The university was fortunate enough to have our beloved Member of Parliament from Lukhnau, Shri Rajnath Singh ji, who visited for the first time before COVID-19 as the Home Minister of this country and the officiating Prime Minister. And then he came in the year 2021 when the university was preparing for the second cycle of NAC accreditation. I missed out a point that this was one of the very few private universities which went on for the first cycle of NAC accreditation in the year 2011-12, where we came out with rank of good. So now it was time for the second cycle of NAC accreditation when we hosted our beloved Defense Minister of this country, Shri Rajnath Singh ji. Even though he gave only 1 hour time, but we were fortunate, and the campus, with the kind of gravitational force it encompasses on the guest, The Honorable Defense Minister stayed here for 4 hours and saw the entire infrastructure, and he blessed us that he is seeing this university coming out with a grade of not less than A+. Even after he went away, about a period of 4 or 5 months, the NAC team visited this campus, and Integral University fortunately came out with a grade of A+, touching A++, that is a point scale of 3.4 out of 4. The university, this opened the gates of the university to expand its wings across the state of Uttar Pradesh, across the offshores of this country, in the form of opening of off-campuses and offshore campuses. The Directorate of Distance Education also got the permission to open online programs and take the mission of our honorable founder to all the nooks and corners of this world. At the same time, it was time to expand, because from a small strength of 2,000-3,000 students in a form of an engineering college, this institution had close to 16,000 students, and the 130-acre campus was falling short to accommodate students in the hostels and in the campus. This Kursi Road, I must tell you that if there is a holiday in Integral, you can easily commute on this road. This is the volume of students we are catering to. So our visionary founder, he quickly realized that now it's time to expand, and therefore the university took up another 90-acre campus on this Kursi Road in the form of Integral University Phase 3. So Integral University Phase 3 is being led by the Executive Director, Mr. Adnan Akhtar, who also took this initiative to start an integral business school as well. We are very hopeful that Phase 3 will also come out with flying colors and will take the flame of Integral University to other corners of the world. At the same time, understanding the importance of entrepreneurship and innovation, the Integral Startup Foundation, under the leadership of Dr. Nida Fatma, also took the initiative of taking forward the entrepreneurship training initiatives, where she got boot camps, where she got programs from the Ministry of Education. Several teachers training programs were held. At the same time, our innovation center, incubation center, is being recognized by the government of Uttar Pradesh with CAPEX and OPEX grants as well. Integral University also of late have applied for the final approval to start a separate university or a separate off-campus in Shahjahanpur, which of late is catering to the diploma programs as well. That is also a very big campus in Shahjahanpur, and we have also taken various other lands which are very essential for the agriculture farms and the expansion of the Phase 2 as well. So at the moment, the medical college is also offering both the MBBS and MD programs under the able leadership of Mr. Syed Fawzan Akhtar. So Integral University has now become a diverse cosmopolitan university, which is catering to the needs and the requirements of all the sections of the society. So let me show you the photographs of some of the dignitaries who visited this institution before I close. So from here, this is our honorable founder was awarded by an award in Delhi by Mr. Salman Khurshid Saab and K. Rahman Saab, who are both cabinet ministers in the Union of India. Then Shri B.L. Joshi Saab, he as governor visited this institution 2 times. We had the Imam Haram, who inaugurated our medical college in the year 2012. Our honorable founder gifted the key of this country. Mulayam Singh Yadav ji visited in the convocation as chief guest. Then we had the ambassador from Saudi Arabia. We had Aziz Qureshi Saab, the former governor of Uttarakhand and UP. The governor of state of Uttar Pradesh, Shri Ram Naik ji. We had number of international conferences like an international congress on post-harvest technologies for sustainable agriculture and nutritional security. We had around 40 vice chancellors in this conference inaugurated by the governor of UP. The chairman of Board of Revenue and the Agriculture Production Commissioner, Shri Praveer Kumar ji. Number of state tournaments being organized in this university. Table tennis tournament is one such tournament. Our honorable mayor and the present MP of Raj Sabha and the deputy chief minister Dinesh Sharma Saab. One of our alumni is Kritika Jaiswal, who is now an IS. The foundation stone of the Institute of Agriculture, Science and Technology by the then Director General of Indian Council of Agriculture Research, Dr. Tilochan Mahapatra ji. The State Cabinet Minister for Agriculture, Shri Shur Pratap Sahi ji, inaugurated the shop where the agriculture produce is being sold. Tilochan Mahapatra ji bestowing the honoris causa degree to Kumar Keshav ji, who established the Lucknow Metro. Then the Ghairul Hasan Rizvi Saab, the chairman of the Minority Commission and the former Director General of ICR, Dr. S. Ayappan. Former Speaker of the UP Legislative Assembly, Dr. Hirday Narayan Dikshit ji. The convocation which was held online, and the chief guest was Dr. Ashutosh Sharma, the Secretary of DST. Then we had Mr. Ahmed Sule, the Ambassador of Nigeria, along with Padam Bhushan, Dr. R.S. Paroda Saab, a big name in the agriculture faculty. We had the Deputy Director General of Agriculture Education inaugurating the Expo. We had our beloved Rajnath Singh ji, who came for the convocation. This is the biopic of Honorable Founder and Chancellor, Karwane Integral Marches, which was released by the Honorable Defense Minister. Our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Brijesh Pathak ji, who is also an alumnus in the form that he has recently been conferred with the honoris causa from Integral University. Our present Speaker of the UP Legislative Assembly, Dr. Satish Mahana ji, and the Parliamentary Affairs Minister, Suresh Khanna ji, along with the Chairman of NABH, Padam Shri, Dr. Mahesh Verma ji. We had the Chief Secretary who had visited this in the Farmers' Day celebration very recently in the 24th December. We had the Deputy Director General of Agriculture Extension, Dr. U.S. Gautam ji, Shri Dharampal ji, the Honorable Cabinet Minister for Animal Husbandry and Dairy Development, Government of UP. And of late, Integral University keeps on updating the progress of the institution in terms of coming forward to the government, always being there with the government in the form of supporting the government initiatives like the Khelo India University Games, the National School Games, whether it is the stay of the government officials for the government functions. So our Honorable Founder with the delegation met the Honorable Chief Minister and briefed him about the progress of this institution, and he was very happy to see Integral University contributing to the growth of Uttar Pradesh. So before I conclude, at the moment, Integral University has around 16,000 students, with students from more than 40 countries, and the university is marching ahead under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Chancellor and the with his team, Honorable Pro Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, Executive Directors, and taking the mission of this institution to all the sections of the society. And this international conference is also one such contribution in that mission. You would be fortunate to see the entire biopic in the cultural evening. But before I close, I will give you a trailer of that biopic of Honorable Chancellor, which was inaugurated, which was unveiled by the Honorable Defense Minister of this country. Before I close, thank you so much for your patience hearing.
मैं अकेला ही चला था जानिबे मंजिल, कारवां बनता गया।
इंसान की जिंदगी भी एक बुलबुले के मानिंद है। जब मैं अपने माजी पे नज़र डालना चाहता हूँ और मैं अपने माजी से खुद मिलना चाहता हूँ, तो किसी का ये शेर याद आता है कि सुकून दिल के लिए कुछ तो एहतमाम करूँ, नज़र उनसे मिले तो फिर सलाम करूँ, मुझे तो होश नहीं, आप ही बता दीजिए कहाँ से छेड़ूं फसाना, कहाँ तमाम करूं।
दुनिया में रहे हम या न रहे, दुनिया में रहे हम या न रहे, इंटीग्रल तेरा नाम रहे। अहले कलम शम्म यकीन हामी हक हम अबर करम, अहले कलम शम्म यकीन हामी हक हम अबर करम। हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के, हम फखरे माला फखरे, हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के, हम फखरे माला फखरे जम। अहले कलम शम्मे यकीन हामी हक हम अबर करम अहले कलम शम्मे यकीन हामी हक हम अबर करम अहले कलम शम्मे यकीन हामी हक हम अबर करम.
Innovation and entrepreneurship are the driving forces behind a progressive society. An integral startups foundation stands as a catalyst in shaping the future of aspiring entrepreneurs. Dr. Nida Fatima, Executive Director of the Directorate of Entrepreneurship Development Innovation, Integral Startups Foundation, Integral University, with a PhD in bioengineering, her thesis dedicated to cyanobacterial phytochemicals as UV protectants highlight research on natural bioactive compounds with significant therapeutic potential. Ma'am's work has, the journey reflects a series of contributions across renowned institutions like CSIR, National Botanical Research Institute, Plant Gene Expression Lab, Center for Transgenic Plant Development, Jamia Hamdard, Department of Endocrinology, Sanjay Gandhi Postgraduate Institute of Medical Sciences. A dynamic leader and a passionate advocate for entrepreneurship and innovation, Dr. Nida Fatima has been instrumental in bridging the gap between academia and industry. May I now call upon ma'am for the address.
Thank you so much, Dr. Harima, for the very generous introduction. Greetings and a very pleasant morning. Integral Startups Foundation is the dynamic incubator of Integral University. It is recognized as an incubation center by Startan UP, Department of IT and Electronics, Government of Uttar Pradesh. The incubation center is at the forefront of fostering entrepreneurship and innovation. We proudly refer to it as ISF. ISF is a non committed to catalyzing positive change. The foundation provides vital support and resources to budding entrepreneurs, startups, and innovators. With a focus on fostering creativity, collaboration, and sustainable growth, Integral Startups Foundation empowers individuals to transform their ideas into impactful ventures. Through mentorship, networking opportunities, strategic partnerships, access to various funding resources, state-of-the-art facilities, research support, and diverse thrust domains, the foundation aims to cultivate a vibrant community of change makers, driving innovation and economic development with a focus on women inclusivity. ISF is dedicated to advancing disruptive technologies in the fields of Industry 4.0, life sciences, robotics, agri-tech, medtech, fintech, smart and clean mobility. ISF currently supports 28 startups across sectors like agri-tech, edtech, textile, supply chain and logistics, software solutions, and beyond. We are also proud to highlight that many of our incubated startups are setting new benchmarks in sustainability and eco-friendly innovations. These startups are not only securing substantial funding and generating revenues, but are also earning prestigious accolades for their innovative contributions to their industries. Additionally, ISF has successfully pre-incubated 29 startups, with an incredible 18 of them being launched by students from grade 2 to grade 9. The success of ISF is exemplified by the remarkable achievements of its incubated startups. Among them, Kosh, one of our flagship ventures, was honored with the prestigious Green Product Award 2023 by Future Fabrics in London. Kosh continues to make a global impact, exporting its khadi to European countries, Japan, Australia, and the Netherlands. Kosh was recognized among the top 75 women-led startups and honored by the Honorable President of India. Our another startup, Nutty Village, was shortlisted for Tectonic Innovations in Agritech by Social Alpha, supported by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. It secured a grant of 30 lakh rupees under the Dr. Ambedkar Social Innovation Incubation Mission from the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India. Founder of Humani Eco Innovations was recognized among the top 75 women entrepreneurs at the G20 Summit. also acknowledged by the Honorable President of India, Srimati Murmu, and selected as the finalist for Shark Tank Season 2. Farmagza Agri Services received a grant of 18 lakhs under the Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana Raftar scheme, a flagship initiative of the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India, aimed at driving innovation in the agricultural sector. The center has co-organized flagship programs in association with All India Council for Technical Education and the Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell, Government of India, such as the Innovation Design and Entrepreneurship Boot Camp for students, where we had 350 plus students participating in joining us from across the country for the intensive 5-day training program. We also had the privilege to organize the Innovation Design and Entrepreneurship Bootcamp for teachers of PM Shri schools, where 130 school principals and 70 teachers had joined us and they were trained. And followed by this, we also organized in the month of December the Smart India Hackathon, which is the world's largest open innovation model. And in this flagship program of the Ministry of Education, our participants who joined us from across the country had the privilege to interact with the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, in presence of our Honorable Education Minister, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji. Notably, ISF achieved a unique distinction as the only private incubator selected to participate in the Uttar Pradesh government's prestigious training program conducted in association with T-UP at Hyderabad, further solidifying its reputation as a leading incubation center. We are proud to share that our incubation center has received a grant of more than 50 lakhs from the government of Uttar Pradesh and has also approved a further grant of 60 lakhs. We are highly grateful for the unwavering support and visionary leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister in strengthening the startup ecosystem. Integral University and Integral Startups Foundation also had the privilege of participating in the India-UK Education Conference, co-organized by the Association of Indian Universities in London this month. Furthermore, we are in the process of entering into a partnership with one of the UK's leading incubators to nurture entrepreneurship beyond borders, enabling our entrepreneurs to expand their ventures internationally. ISF continues to serve as a pioneering platform for nurturing startups, fostering innovation, and empowering the next generation of leaders. With unwavering commitment, we remain dedicated to creating a thriving entrepreneurial ecosystem that contributes to economic development and societal progress. We are profoundly grateful to our Honorable Chancellor and our Honorable Pro-Chancellor for their unwavering support and visionary guidance, which have been
Professor Sunil K. Khare, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Institute of Higher Learning, Central Deemed University, Andaman and Nicobar, and Director IISER, Kolkata. Welcome, sir. We also have Professor Javed Masarrat, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Integral University, who has joined us online due to his commitments. Ladies and gentlemen, with profound respect and gratitude, I now have the honor of inviting our founder and Honorable Chancellor, Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar, to grace us with his valuable words and officially declare Tise Con 2025 open. His visionary leadership has been the guiding force behind Integral University's excellence, and we eagerly look forward to Sir's blessings.
Hello, good morning, very, very good morning to all of you. First of all, I want to recite an Urdu couplet that is indicate that in which language I wish to speak to you. That is मोहब्बत का कानों में रस मोहब्बत का कानों में रस घोलते हैं, ये उर्दू ज़बान है जो हम बोलते हैं. आज के इस में जिसका नाम आपने टाइस कॉन रखा है, बहुत सोच समझ के आपने नाम रखा है. मेरा ख्याल में इसका फुल फॉर्म है ट्रेंड एंड इनोवेशन इन साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी. Science and technology कितनी तेजी से आगे बढ़ रही है उसका इस वक्त तस्वुर करना भी जरा सा मुश्किल है। और आप यकीन माने इससे न जाने कितना दे। हमारे कुछ शायरों ने कहा था कि अगर इंसान इसी तरह से तरक्की करता रहा तो वो वक्त दूर नहीं है जब आसमानों पर फरिश्ते भी परेशान हो जाएंगे और ऊपर वाले से ही आप यहाँ न समझिएगा, ये सितारों के नाम हैं, तो वहाँ तक हम पहुँच रहे हैं। और जो लेटेस्ट इस वक्त AI है, बहुत काम की चीज है, लेकिन मैं जब AI का नाम सुनता हूं तो बहुत परेशान हो जाता हूं, क्योंकि जो भी काम कहिए, क्या है वो जीबी चैट, आप जिस वक्त कहिए वो तकरीर लिख के दे देगा। तो आने वाले जमाने में कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि वो उससे कहा जाए कि भाई इम्तिहान देने जा रहे हैं या हम घर बैठे हैं, तुम नतीजा निकाल दो। एक 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 इसी का किसी शायर ने कहा था कि ये जादू नहीं है तो है और क्या, ये जादू नहीं है तो है और क्या, कि हर काम होता है इच्छा से पहले, और सच्ची हुक्म दें तो ये भी है मुमकिन नतीजा भी निकले परीक्षा से पहले। तो ये AI मुझे मैं उसका अभी तसव्वुर नहीं कर सकता, लेकिन बहरहाल साइंस और इंजीनियरिंग ने जितनी तरक्की की है और जितनी हमारी ज़िंदगी को आसान बनाया है, हम यकीनन साइंटिस्ट एंड टेक्नोलॉजिस्ट को अप्रिशिएट करते हैं और ये दुआ करते हैं कि ये मुल्क जो है ये और मॉरल में सबसे आगे हो, और हमारे जो जिम्मेदार लोग हैं वो अपनी जिम्मेदारियों पूरी तौर से उसको पूरा करें। मैं किस्सा भी सुनाता हूँ कि पुराने ज़माने के जो लोग थे वो किस तरह से अपनी जिम्मेदारियां निभाते थे। कहते हैं कि गालिबन हज़रत उमर एक खलीफा हुए हैं, उनका एक किस्सा है कि पूरी आधी दुनिया उनके कंट्रोल में थी, लेकिन वो रात में एक और गश्त किया करते थे, यानी देखते थे कि हमारे इस कंट्री में क्या हालात हैं, कैसे हैं लोग, क्या खा रहे हैं, क्या पी रहे हैं, कैसे रह रहे हैं। एक जगह पहुंचे, वहां देखा कि एक जंगल में जरा सी आग जल रही है। करीब गए तो देखा कि वो वहां पर एक लेडी बैठी हुई है और चूल्हा जल रहा है, और चूल्हे के ऊपर पतीली एक रखी हुई है जिसमें कुछ पक रहा है, और छोटे छोटे बच्चे लाइन से इंतजार कर रहे हैं कि वो खाना पके और हमको मिले। खैर उन्होंने देखा और को इत्मीनान हो गया और वो आगे चले गए। आगे बढ़ के भी उन्होंने कुछ इसी तरह के मंजर देखे। घर से ये आवाज आ रही थी कि बेटी उठो, दूध में पानी मिला दो। तो बेटी ने कि नहीं, हजरत उमर ने मना किया है कि दूध पानी नहीं मिलाया जाएगा, मैं पानी नहीं मिलाऊंगी। ये सब सुन के उसके बाद वापस आए वो, और वापस आने के बाद उन्होंने फिर उस जगह को देखा जहां पर वो औरत बैठी हुई थी और बच्चे। तो मालूम हुआ, उन्होंने देखा कि आग तो बुझ गई है और बच्चे सब सो गए। उनको कुछ शक हुआ, उन्होंने कहा कि ए बीवी, बच्चों ने खाना खा लिया? उस औरत ने कहा कि क्या खिलाती? तो उनका ये जो तुम पका रही हो। तो उनका इसमें जो पका रही हो, कहा कि तुम खुद देख लो कि इसमें क्या है। जब वो उसका ढक्कन खोला गया तो देखा गया कि उसमें पत्थर के टुकड़े थे और पानी था वो उबल रहा था। ये मंजर देख के और उस औरत ने कहा कि हमारा जो खलीफा है, हमारा जो सुल्तान है, उसको हम पर ही नहीं कि हम किस हालात से गुजर रहे हैं। इस बात का इतना असर हुआ कि वो उसी वक्त गए और बैतुल माल वहां से उन्होंने खुलवाया और खुलवा के अपनी पीठ पर वो राशन और गल्ला और दूसरी चीजें ला के उस औरत को दिया कि लो बीबी ये पकाओ। उस औरत ने कहा कि काश कि तुम्हारी तरह हमारा खलीफा होता जिसने इतना ख्याल किया है। हजरत उमर ने कहा बीबी माफ कर देना, मुझसे खता हुई है कि मैं तुमसे तुम्हारे हाल नहीं जान सका, मैं ही इसका खलीफा हूँ। तो उसने बहुत दुआएं दी हैं वो। तो कहने का मतलब यह है कि किस तरह से फिजिकली अपने अवाम का ख्याल रखना और मैं समझता हूँ कि आज की ये साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी और ये आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस किस कदर मदद देगी और इसको कितने कंस्ट्रक्टिव अंदाज में किया जाएगा, ये बहुत ही वक्त का और सोच सब लोगों को इस और इस कॉन्फ्रेंस के ओपन करने का ऐलान करता हूँ।
Thank you, sir, for your visionary. Thank you, sir, for your visionary leadership and blessings. A conference like this deserves to be cherished for years to come. We now proudly unveil the conference souvenir capturing the essence of Tise Con 2025 and the remarkable minds that have contributed to its success. We proudly announce the acceptance of more than 250 abstracts from across the globe. The conference souvenir, please. More than 250 abstracts have been accepted from across the globe. Thank you so much, sir. We now take the opportunity to honor and felicitate our esteemed guests as a token of deep appreciation for their invaluable contributions, unwavering support, and inspiring presence in Tise Con 2025. I request Dr. Nida Fatima, co-patron, Tise Con 2025, and Professor Alvina Faruqi, organizing chair, to felicitate our guests. The volunteers are requested to please Dr. Nida ma'am and Professor Alvina Faruqi are requested to kindly felicitate our chief guest, Padam Shri Professor G.D. Yadav, Professor of Eminence and former Vice Chancellor, Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai. Ma'am are requested to felicitate Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar, Honorable Chancellor and Founder, Integral University, Lucknow. Professor Anand Kumar Singh, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Chandrasekhar Azad University of Agriculture and Technology, Kanpur, former DDG Horticulture, ICAR, New Delhi. Professor Sunil K. Khare, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Institute of Higher Learning, Central Deemed University, Andaman and Nicobar, and Director, IISER, Kolkata. These exquisite shawls used for the felicitation of our revered guests are a creation of Kosh, an incubity of the Integral Startups Foundation, crafted from organic khadi, a hand-spun and hand-woven breathable and biodegradable fabric, designed to adapt to the changing weather condition while offering UV protection. Then to Lieutenant General Zamiruddin Shah, former Vice Chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University. Kosh is an ISF incubity, stands as the only brand worldwide pioneering this exceptional innovation. This is breathable and biodegradable fabric. Dr. Syed Nadeem Akhtar, Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Integral University. Professor Furqan Qamar, Chief Advisor to the Honorable Chancellor. Baba Khanova, Tashkent Institute of Chemical Technology, Tashkent. CA Rishabh Kumar Savansukha, CEO, Fruz India Private Limited. Hussain, Professor, Cancer Research Institute, Dehradun, Cis Therapeutics. Co-founder, Madam Chancellor, Azra Waseem Ma'am. A big round of applause, please. Professor Muhammad Haris Siddiqui, Registrar. Thank you so much, all the dignitaries on the dais. Thank you so much, ma'am. May I ask the Honorable Pro-Chancellor and Professor Haris Siddiqui, Registrar Integral University, Professor of Eminence and former Vice Chancellor, Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai. Professor Anand Kumar Singh, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Chandrasekhar Azad, University of Agriculture and Technology, Kanpur, former DDG Horticulture, ICAR, New Delhi. Professor Anand Kumar Singh. Professor Sunil K. Khare, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Institute of Higher Learning, Central Deemed University, Andaman and Nicobar, and Director, IISER, Kolkata. Lieutenant General Zamiruddin Shah, former Vice Chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University. Dr. Zebo Babakhanova, Tashkent Institute of Chemical Technology, Tashkent. Dr. Zebo Babakhanova. CA Rishabh Kumar Savansukha, CEO, Fraz India Private Limited. Dr. Amjad Hussain, Professor, Cancer Research Institute, Dehradun, co-founder, Canfinesis Therapeutics. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you to all. May I now request the volunteers to please bring the conference memento and present it to Dr. Adnan.
To Professor Said Wasim Akhtar, founder of Integral University, with our gratitude from Uzbekistan, from our
Dr. Zebo Babakhanova from Tashkent Institute of Chemical Technology and Professor Norteji, Institute of Microbiology of the Academy of Sciences of the Republic of Uzbekistan, are felicitating Honorable Chancellor Professor S.W. Akhtar from their side.
one moment.
Professor Alvina to felicitate.
It is Uzbek tradition, so our founder also become our Uzbek.
Adnan sir, please join us in doing the honors. I request the Executive Director, Dr. Adnan, to please join us in doing the honors.
Like Sultan.
Dr. Nida Fatima ma'am and Professor Alvina to kindly felicitate Dr. Adnan, Executive Director, Directorate of International Business School.
And one more guest and co-organizers from Uzbekistan, Institute of Microbiology of Academy of Sciences of Uzbekistan, Dr. Nigora. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. May I now request Professor Alvina Farooqi, Organizing Chair of Tise Con 2025, to introduce the distinguished dignitaries and provide an overview of the highly anticipated open discussion on building a skilled workforce for Viksit Bharat 2047, Education and Training for a Sustainable Tomorrow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here today for the inaugural session of Tise Con, we embark on a unique and important conversation. In line with the vision of Viksit Bharat 2047, a prosperous, self-reliant India, we are here to engage in an open, interactive discussion on building a skilled workforce for a sustainable tomorrow. This is not a conventional session with long speeches, but rather a platform for exchanging ideas, insights, and strategies. At this critical juncture in our nation's journey, the need for a workforce that is not only skilled but also adaptable to future challenges has never been more urgent. We must foster a generation equipped with the tools, mindset, capabilities to drive innovation and sustainability. Instead of the usual formalities, we have decided to maximize our time by diving straight into the heart of the matter. How can we contribute to building a workforce that will power India's growth, resilience, sustainability in the coming decades? Let's work together to chart a path forward, one that prioritizes not only the technical skills of tomorrow, but also the critical human elements like creativity, collaboration, adaptability. So let us start the discussion and lay the foundation for a sustainable tomorrow. Thank you, and let's begin. Let me take the honor of introducing our esteemed moderator for the panel discussion, Dr. Amjad Hussain, who is Professor of Translational Oncology at Cancer Research Institute, SRHU, Dehradun, and also the Director of Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. He is the co-founder of Canifin Therapeutics, ULO Labs. He received the master's degree in biotechnology from IIT Roorkee, PhD from ICGEB Delhi, followed by postdoctorate at Harvard Medical School and executive MBA at Harvard Business School. At Harvard, he also co-founded Lifestyle Technology with his mentor that was acquired by Boston-based pharmaceutical. He has worked in leadership positions in biotech industry, including a senior vice president R&D at Avestagon, GM R&D senior director at Biocon, group leader senior scientist at Precision Oncology, and many more. He has contributed more than 10 plus biotech and therapeutic products in the market, or they are in various stages of clinical trials. He was also the first chief executive officer of IICE, IISER Bhopal, and founder head of Center for Science and Society, IISER Bhopal. He has published 40 plus papers in international peer-reviewed journals. He is the advisor to more than 10 biotech pharma and also the part of the board of directors in 3 biotech companies. So we have a proud privilege to host you, sir. Now I hand over the session for a very fruitful outcome. Dr. Amjad.
Thank you, Professor Alvina. Am I audible? Can you hear me? At the back? Okay, all right. So, good morning, everyone. It's an absolute pleasure to welcome you to this wonderful panel. Dignitaries, they don't need any introduction, but I'll still do the formality a little later. So, this esteemed panel discussion, we are doing it on the theme building a skilled workforce for Viksit Bharat 2047 to celebrate 100 years of independence of this nation. Education and training for sustainable tomorrow. We are here to explore one of the most critical challenge of today's time, that how to train our students, especially undergrad and master students when they come to university after finishing their school. So how do we make them industry ready, as well as more towards innovation and entrepreneurship, so they have enough skills to start their own venture and also bridge the gap between science and society. So we do have 3 sub-themes of today's session. That's a bridging the gap between science, engineering, and society is the theme 1. And then cross-disciplinary innovation in energy, healthcare, and environment. And also the global collaboration in the face of industry-specific challenges. So how, with doing all these 3, we can basically create students and youth who is not only the employment ready, but also take challenges to solve world's pressing problems by starting their own venture and innovation. So we are very privileged today to have a distinguished group of panelists who bring rich and varied perspective to this discussion today. They represent a broad spectrum of thought leadership, years of experience ranging from visionary founder, Honorable Chancellor Sir, and also the Vice Chancellors and Directors from different national institutes. We also have the Pro-Chancellor Sir here, who is also coming with a lot of experience from various organizations, as well as graduating from IIT. So to move forward, I would like to briefly introduce our panelists, and I will be very, very brief, sir. I know that you all of you are very tall order, and it required a lot of time to basically go through your life journey. And I will strongly advise you that please go through the website and online and see their bios, what kind of work they have done so far. So I would like to start with our Honorable Chancellor Sir, Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar Saab. He is one of the intellectual who started this organization, and he was born in 1955 and started this organization with a very humble background, a recipient of UP Ratna Award at the hand of Honorable Governor of Uttar Pradesh. He started this career from a small maktab in Lucknow. He is a science graduate from Jamia Millia Islamia, also have undergrad and master's degree in Arabic from Lucknow University. And he started as a science teacher, and later it became an institution, and also then it became a university, and now you know that how the university is growing. So I welcome you, sir, on this panel, and I hope we will learn more from your experience. आप एक inspiration है हम सभी के लिए, तो we will hear more from you. We also have our Pro-Chancellor, who is a Fulbright Nehru Fellow, a graduate from IIT Kanpur, also did his master's in mechanical engineering and undergrad both from IIT Kanpur, followed by a PhD from IIT Kanpur itself and an executive management program from IIM Bangalore. He won numerous medals for best academic performances and worked in Hindustan Unilever, started as a trainee and then moved to leadership positions. Welcome you, sir. We also have Padma Shri Professor G.D. Yadav, sir, who is a former Vice Chancellor of ICT Mumbai, an innovator. When I was going through his bio, I was amazed to see he has 136 patents credited. So a big round of applause to him. We did not even touch the 2 digits so far. So we are very new, and we learn from you a lot. So he currently holds a prestigious National Science Chair awarded by the Government of India, and served as the Emeritus Professor of Eminence at ICT Mumbai, where he previously served as a Vice Chancellor as well. He has more than 150 national and international awards, and also the civilian honor Padam Shri, which was conferred on him on 2016. He is one of the rare distinction of being elected to both US National Academy of Engineering and National Academy of Inventors. His pioneering research is net zero emission, green hydrogen, CO2 refineries, and waste valorization, and has led to multiple international industrial innovations. He has guided more than 115 PhD students, published 570 plus research papers, and hold 136 patents, as I just mentioned. Also, his contribution to science and policy are reflected in his involvement with AICTE, DST, and also numerous awards. He is one of the Asia's top 100 scientists, was declared by Asian Scientists magazine, and also he is on the board of leading companies like Godrej, Clean Science Technology, and contributing to his expertise. I welcome you, sir. I also like to introduce our Honorable Zamiruddin Shah Sahab, who was the Lieutenant General and also celebrated as one of the Indian Army veteran, a visionary academic leader, and respected administrator. He was also former Vice Chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University, and I'm sure many of you know that he is also brother of Nasiruddin Shah. He was born in Bahraich and dedicated 40 years to the Indian Army, rising to the ranks of Lieutenant General in the Regiment of Artillery. Also, he got a lot of national honors, which are very tall order, including the Param Vishisht Sena Medal and Vishisht Seva Medal for his exemplary services and leadership. We are very proud to have you, sir, today on the panel. He was also appointed as the Vice Chief of Army Staff, where he played a critical role in shaping military policies, personnel management, strategic modernization, and then post-retirement, he joined as 38th Vice Chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University from 2012 to 2017, where he served the university. So he's also here, and he will inspire us about this discussion, and through this discussion, and we look forward to your discussion, sir. We also have Professor Sunil K. Khare, who is a director of ISER Kolkata, and also the Vice Chancellor of NSC BIHL Central Deemed University, Andaman and Nicobar. He received his doctoral degree in biochemistry and a postdoc at the National Food Research Institute, Tsukuba, Japan. He has more than 30 years of teaching and research experience with 220 plus research publication with a very excellent H index of 53. And he has already 5 products, process patents, multiple books, and deposited many microbial strain to MTCC and submitted 50 sequences to National Gene Bank. This is truly remarkable. He has guided many PhD and master students, and he has been one of the top 2% of the world scientists. He has received multiple awards, including some of those are IIT Delhi Basic Science Research Award, United Nations MWay Award, Malviya Memorial Faculty Award, and also he is an elected fellow of prestigious societies like Royal Society of Chemistry, NAS Fellow, IBP Fellow, France, UNU Kirin Fellow, Japan, Fellow of BRCI India, Fellow of Microbial Society of India, and also the current president-elect of the Association of Microbiologists. I welcome you, sir. We also have very distinguished Professor.
Sir, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Javed Musarraf, is also online.
Okay. Thank you very much. So we have very distinguished Professor Furqan Qamar. He's a professor. He was a professor of management at Jamia Millia Islamia, New Delhi, who has served as Secretary General of the Association of Indian Universities. And he was a Vice Chancellor of the University of Rajasthan and the Central University of Himachal Pradesh. He also held the position of advisor in the Planning Commission, Government of India, which is now the Niti Aayog. And with a deep research interest in public policy, planning, administration, and financing of higher education. He has authored 2 books, 4 edited volumes, and 6 monographs. He has published numerous articles in reputed journals, and he regularly publishes opinion pieces in national newspapers, and his views and ideas are frequently quoted in both national and international publications. He has chaired and been member of many committees and working groups at the national and international level, and I believe he recently joined Integral University. So welcome you, sir. We also have Dr. Anand Kumar Singh, who is the current Vice Chancellor of CS Azad University of Agriculture and Technology, Kanpur. He was born in Varanasi, graduated from BHU, and obtained his master's and PhD degrees from IARI, New Delhi. Then he did his postdoc at Sega National University, Japan during 27-28, and also University of, earlier at 89-91, and then 2007-2008 at University of California, US. He worked as a senior scientist at Indian Institute of Vegetable Research, Varanasi, and head division of horticultural technology. He worked as head division of fruit and horticulture technology, IIRA Delhi, and then also the deputy director general of horticulture science and crop science in ICAR New Delhi. He also served as managing director, National Horticulture Board, Government of India, as chairman of Coconut Development Board, Kochi, Government of India, and executive director, National Oilseed and Vegetable Oils Development Mission, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India. Dr. Singh also worked as head division of vegetable, also worked as additional deputy director general in ICR New Delhi, and also worked as deputy director general in ICR from April 2017 to June 2023. He joined as a vice chancellor of CS Azad University, Kanpur on June 2023. He also represented India as Commissioner General for World Expo Turkey. He had several awards and honors, including Mumbosho Award Japan, Saga National University Award Japan, Gold Medal by Indian Society of Horticulture, and also recognized as an international registrar. He published 137 research papers, 28 book chapters, 12 books, and 6 technical bulletins. We welcome you, sir, for this panel discussion. We also have Dr. Zebo Baba Khonawa. She is a Vice Rector for International Cooperation of the Tashkent Institute of Chemical Technology, a professor of the Department of Technology of Silicate Materials and Noble Metals, Doctor of Technical Sciences. Graduated from Tashkent State University in 1993 with a degree in chemistry. She has considerable experience of working on international projects as Erasmus Plus, NATO for Peace, American Council grants, coordinating 2 Erasmus Plus capacity building projects, and actively participating in modernization of higher education through implementation of international standards to undergrad as well as master's program in Uzbekistan. She is an author of more than 220 scientific publications, primarily in material science, technology of glass and ceramics, and also hold 2 international patents, 3 monographs, and 3 textbooks. She is a member of American Association for the Advancements of Science, member of the editorial board of the International Journal Chemistry and Chemical Engineering, member of the Society of Chemical Industry, a researcher in various organizations, including MIT, University of Southern California, Boston University, NASA, and other institutions. We welcome you, Dr. Zebo, for today's panel discussion. We also have Mr. Rishabh, who is a CEO, Rishabh K. Savansuka, who is a CEO of Fruits India Private Limited. And Mr. Rishabh is a seasoned finance and business strategist with over 25 years of experience, spanning corporate, government, startup, and advisory role. And he's a chartered accountant by training and did his master's in business finance and has an expertise in mergers and acquisition, tax litigation, ERP, AI advisory, and venture investments. I believe he's one of the best fit for startup innovation and how do you raise funds and all these. So I think I would strongly advise to please interact with him even after panel discussion, especially students who are thinking to start new ventures. As a founder of BizStreets, an innovative boutique advisory network established in 2006, he has built robust ecosystem offering shared CFO services, and also is a certified EAG and BRSR expert, and he's also a venture partner at Venture Catalyst. We welcome you, Rishabh, here for this panel. I also like to introduce Professor Javed Musarrat. I should have done that earlier, but I realized that he has joined online and I wasn't aware that he has joined. So my apologies. So I like to take this opportunity to introduce Professor Javed Musarrat, who is the current Vice Chancellor of this excellent organization, Integral University. He was a visiting scientist of Michigan State University in the United States and also a visiting faculty of Ohio State University. He was also a chair professor at King Saud University in Riyadh, and he was a dean of faculty of agriculture science at Aligarh Muslim University, and also a chair of Department of Agriculture Microbiology at Aligarh Muslim University before he joined Integral. So we welcome you, Professor Musarrat sir, and now I will take this discussion forward after the introduction. So we welcome you all, and we will now start with the panel discussion. So my first question is for our honorable Chancellor sir, Professor Wasim Akhtar साहब. ये सवाल मेरा आपसे है कि जैसे हमारा जो थीम है इस कॉन्फ्रेंस का, that is about innovation and technology and startups and solving current problems using the technology. आपने ये एक यूनिवर्सिटी शुरू की, मेरे हिसाब से मुझे मतलब सब लोग इस चीज से एग्री करेंगे कि this is also a startup. This is an exemplary example of entrepreneurship. एक entrepreneurship, एक सक्सेसफुल वेंचर के लिए जो चाहिए होता है वो सब कुछ यहाँ पर है. जैसे इकोसिस्टम आपने बिल्ड किया, इनोवेटिव है, इकोनॉमी एक पैरेलल इकोनॉमी एक पूरा आपने खड़ा किया, then you are creating jobs for so many people, and at the same time continuous learning is there and it is growing, right, in different phases. तो मेरा आपसे क्वेश्चन ये कि एक अगर स्किल वर्कफोर्स को बिल्ड करना है तो आपकी जर्नी अब तक कैसे रही, कैसे कैसे उसमें आपके जो एम्स हैं, छोटे छोटे जो स्टेप्स होते हैं वो कैसे कैसे चेंज हुए, एंड आपके अभी क्या इनिशिएटिव हैं स्टूडेंट्स को स्किल्ड वर्कफोर्स और इनोवेटिव स्टूडेंट बनाने के लिए.
बहुत शुक्रिया माजिद साहब, गालिबन अमजद साहब, बहुत शुक्रिया. आपने आपके सवालात ने मुझे माजी में धकेल दिया है. मैंने जब मैं असलन हिंदुस्तान में जब वापस आया अपने फॉरेन असाइनमेंट से, तो मुझे मुलाजमत की तलाश थी और एक स्कूल ने मुझे ऑफर किया एज ए प्रिंसिपलशिप. मैं वहाँ प्रिंसिपल हुआ. वहाँ मैंने जो चीज़ें देखी तो मेरे नज़रियात और मैनेजमेंट के नज़रियात थोड़े से मुख्तलिफ थे. मैं चाहता था कि इसके बजाय ये हो जाए, इसके बजाय ये हो जाए, ये इम्प्रूवमेंट हो जाए. लेकिन बहरहाल एक प्रिंसिपल जो है वो मुलाजिम होता है, वो मैनेजमेंट के चश्म अबरू को देखता है. तो मेरे साथ भी ये मजबूरी थी. क्या कोई इसको इंग्लिश में भी
Yes, so I'll do that, sir. I will do it. Yes.
अच्छा. तो इसलिए मैंने वहाँ ये ख्याल किया कि मैं खुद से एक तजुर्बा करूं और एक स्कूल कायम करूं, एक मॉडल स्कूल कायम करूं और उसमें दिखाऊं, और उसमें मैं बच्चों को ट्रेडिशनल एजुकेशन के साथ साथ मॉडर्न एजुकेशन और उसके बाद टेक्निकल एजुकेशन भी उनको दूं. चुनांचे मैंने अपने स्कूल का नाम टेक्नो एकेडमिक स्कूल रखा, जिसमें बच्चों को पढ़ाई के साथ साथ ताकि बच्चों को अपने इस एजुकेशन के साथ साथ टेक्निकल एजुकेशन भी मिले.
So thank you. I may not be able to reflect the same emotions, but yes, sir is saying that he was with the foreign, for my foreign delegates, I'm just telling what sir is saying right now. So he's telling that he was with a foreign country assignment and he was working out there. But when he came, he joined as a principal in a school. And when he joined, he saw that lots of potential was in him, obviously. So he wanted to change a lot. But obviously, there was a whole managing committee, and whatever the innovations and the new things he tried to put in were a little difficult to do over there. And he wanted to train the students with the initiatives where the conventional education and the modern education, the technical education could be brought together. So he put up this, he initiated this particular institution with the name of Techno, so that the integration of technology can be done with the conventional education.
इस स्कूल के बाद मैंने सोचा तकरीबन एक झोपड़ी डाली. यहाँ मेरे पास वसाइल और रिसोर्सेज नहीं थे. मैंने बहुत सा उधार लोन लेके और ये काम शुरू किया था. एक छप्पर डाला और उसमें 6ठी क्लास से 4 बच्चों से अपना स्कूल शुरू किया. मैं ही, जैसा कि हारिस साहब ने कहा, मैं ही उसका एक टीचर था, मैं ही एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर था और मैं ही उसका एक तरह से चपरासी था. इस तरह से काम शुरू हुआ.
So sir is saying that this began with a very humble beginning of under a thatched roof, and he was the sole one-man army who actually did it as an administrator, as a teacher, and as a person who was taking all the measures to just get the things done.
आप ये समझें कि इस छप्पर डालने से पहले मेरे लिए यहाँ पर बैठने की कोई जगह नहीं थी. सामने सड़क के उस पार एक छोटा सा घर था और उनके बरामदे में एक तख्त पड़ा रहता था. जब थक जाता था तो उस तख्त पर जाता था, बैठता था और उनके ऊपर जो पानी का टैंक था उससे जो पानी आता था, मई जून में गरम गरम वो पानी पीता था. और जब मुझे उसके ओनर देख लेते थे तो मुझे एक तरह से डांटते थे और कहते थे, इधर आओ, देखो ये ट्यूबवेल का बटन है, इसको दबाओ और ठंडा पानी पियो.
So sir is telling that initially there were no houses, no people around, and only just a single house was opposite to this place. Sir used to work throughout the day in the sun, and there was not even any tap or something, any boring there. So just opposite to this land, there was a house, and the owner of the house, they actually called, with the saw sir working so hard, they used to call him to their home so that he can have at least a glass of water from them.
मेरा वहाँ से सफर आगे बढ़ाते हुए हमने डिसीजन लिया कि हम इसको एक पॉलिटेक्निक के से शुरू करें. लेकिन अभी सफर बहुत छोटा सा था कि अचानक ये ख्याल हुआ कि नहीं, डायरेक्ट AICTE से इसका इंजीनियरिंग का अप्रूवल ले लिया जाए. चुनांचे सबसे पहले हमने इंजीनियरिंग इन मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग, कंप्यूटर साइंस एंड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इंजीनियरिंग में शुरू किया 1998 में.
So actually, it was thought that Polytechnic should be started initially, but then the approval from AICTE was taken for the 3 different branches of engineering, for mechanical and electronics.
और उसके बाद धीमे धीमे ये काम बढ़ता गया और इंजीनियरिंग की दूसरी ब्रांचेस और दूसरे सब्जेक्ट में हमने पढ़ाई शुरू की. जैसे आर्किटेक्चर है, मैनेजमेंट है, कंप्यूटर एप्लीकेशन है और फिजियोथेरेपी है, अलाइड हेल्थ साइंसेज है और लास्ट में यहाँ मेडिकल साइंसेज का भी शोबा खोला गया और जो आज बहुत अच्छी तरह से काम कर रहा है. तकरीबन 600 डॉक्टर्स हमारे इस हॉस्पिटल में हैं और सारी ब्रांचेस जो हैं वो यहाँ हैं मेडिसिन की.
So gradually, all the other departments also came up, like architecture and physiotherapy, and a very big medical college was also started with the 600 doctors right now. It is working very well now.
इस वक्त जो कुछ भी है वो आपके सामने है, और हम ये समझते हैं कि इंटीग्रल यूनिवर्सिटी को आने वाले ज़माने में वन ऑफ द बेस्ट इंस्टीट्यूशन या वन ऑफ द बेस्ट यूनिवर्सिटी बनना चाहिए, और इस पूरे हिंदुस्तान के उसमें एटमॉस्फेयर में, हिंदुस्तान के एनवायरनमेंट में पूरा इसको एक बहुत ही टॉप क्लास की यूनिवर्सिटी जानी जाए, जो न सिर्फ अपने एजुकेशन के साथ साथ मॉरल एंड कैरेक्टर बिल्डिंग के भी काम करे.
So he's saying that as you all are here, you can witness that how this great university has grown in all these days and the future to come. Sir is wishing that this university should be one of the best universities of the country and should also be acknowledged at the level of, the global level.
इंटीग्रल यूनिवर्सिटी को अगर इस वक्त इंट्रोड्यूस किया जाए तो वो इस तरह से भी किया जा सकता है, या एक किस्सा है, इस तरह से भी किया जा सकता है कि एक जंगल था और वहाँ बहुत ज़बरदस्त आग लगी हुई थी. अभी आपने देखा है कि अमेरिका में, न्यूयॉर्क वगैरह में कितनी ज़बरदस्त वहाँ के जंगलों में आग लगी थी जो बुझाए नहीं बुझ रही थी. इसी तरह की एक आग थी. उस आग के पास देखा गया कि एक छोटी सी चिड़िया वहाँ पर आती है और अपनी टोंट में एक ड्रॉप पानी लेती है और उस आग पर डाल देती है. वहीं पे दूसरी चिड़ियाँ भी थी, एक कौवा भी था. उसने कहा कि तुम ये बेवकूफ़ी क्या कर रही हो कि ये तुम्हारे इस एक ड्रॉप वाटर से कहीं ये आग बुझेगी. उसने कहा कि नहीं, मुझे इसकी फिक्र नहीं है कि ये आग बुझेगी, लेकिन जब क़यामत में आग बुझाने वालों का नाम लिखा जाएगा तो उसमें मेरा भी नाम होगा, आग लगाने वालों में नहीं.
So this is
इंटीग्रल यूनिवर्सिटी वो एक छोटी सी चिड़िया भी है.
So, sir has mentioned a very beautiful story that there was a forest fire and all the animals and birds running around when there was a huge fire, but there was a small bird who had a small, one single drop of water in the beak and was trying hard to extinguish that fire. So everybody started laughing on that particular bird and said that, what are you doing? How can you even do that? It's a huge fire. So the bird said that on the day of judgment, when it will be mentioned that who played what role, my role will be that I tried hard to extinguish this fire. So this is the role of Integral University, making all their efforts to be mentioned in good sense. Yeah.
Thank you.
बहरहाल इंटीग्रल यूनिवर्सिटी को अपना सफ़र तय करना है और दिन ब दिन आगे बढ़ना है. मेरी हैसियत बहुत छोटी सी हैसियत है, और जिस हैसियत को कहना चाहिए कि चंद अल्फाज से शौकत थानवी एक बहुत मशहूर शायर थे, उनका एक शेर है, उससे भी मैं उस शेर से भी अपनी पोजीशन जो है वो आपके सामने जाहिर कर सकता हूँ. वो कहते हैं मैं राई का एक दाना, राई बहुत छोटी सी वो होती है, पोस्ते के से भी छोटी, मैं राई का एक दाना, पर्वत वो सरासर हैं. मैं राई के एक दाना, पर्वत वो सरासर हैं. मैं इससे भी कमतर हूँ, वो इससे भी बढ़कर हैं. तो आप सब लोगों के ताउन से मैं इस यूनिवर्सिटी को एक बहुत ही नुमाया उसमें पैरामीटर में मैं देखना चाहता हूँ. आप सबका कोऑपरेशन, आप सबकी वो उसकी दरख्वास्त है. मैं समझता हूँ कि शायद मेरी ये बात आपका सवाल में किसी हद तक ये जवाब होगा,
जी सर।
लेकिन अगर कुछ कमी रह गई हो तो आप बता दीजिएगा।
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for your inspiring words. And I believe the best is yet to come for Integral. And I'm sure with innovation and technology development, a lot of things is going to happen. So I'll come to Dr. Nadeem Akhtar for the next question. And since you are also leading a lot of international initiatives at the university, you came from IIT as a graduate and then doctorate graduate from IIT Kanpur. So, how do you see the role of universities in bridging the gap between the rapid advancement in technology and the real world challenges that society generally faces? And what steps can organization like Integral should take or taking to make education more aligned with current trends and needs?
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, thank you for asking me that deep question. In fact, it's really ironical and sad that sitting here in the 21st century, we are forced to ask this question as to how can universities keep pace with the emerging technologies and the needs of the industry. You see, in the past, right from the mid 1700s, universities have been leading the industrial development and technologies. Whether it is the steam engine, which was developed at the University of Glasgow, whether it is the computing work done at Cambridge and MIT, and so many other, steel and production industry developments done at the technical industry developments done at the Technical University of Berlin. So traditionally, universities have been when the technologies that have developed have been passed on to the industry has adapted it with both hands and got itself catapulted to higher and higher levels of development. That thing, one, has got caged in the industrial field, and second, it has not gotten distributed from one academic institute. The industry kept on developing and progressing in the areas of technical development. You see, even talking of the situation in India, we have about 1150, 1200 institutions, universities, and out of those, 60% are government and just mere 40% are private universities. Whereas the enrollment in these institutions is just the opposite. About 55% students are studying in private, 45 are studying in government universities. Now, out of these government universities, the most funded ones are the central universities, which are only 10% of the 60%. And the rest, 90% of the universities are surviving on mere grants, and almost all private universities are surviving on the tuition fees that they collect from the students. Now, it is the responsibility of the industry, which got its knowledge and expertise from the university, to take the universities forward through the CSR initiatives and through the collaborations with academia. And this conference is an excellent example of how universities to bridge this gap. Second, the governments around the world must enhance and increase their spending on universities and education. We have seen consistent decline in the allocation of budget as a percentage of GDP towards higher education in India. And that is a sad scenario as more and more institutions increase, as our GER is set to increase. I think we need more and more financial support and input from the governments. The whole message is that universities play an immense role, and the learnings for the university is to be just like the industry, which is the industries have to be, first of all, agile. Universities, by definition, are very large organisms and which have lots of inertia in that resists bringing about any change in the system, in the curriculum, in the trainings, etc. So one of the most important things for universities to stay relevant today is to be agile. As long as we are agile, which is one of the key requirements for industry also, I think we will be able to not only keep pace with the industry, we were actually meant to march ahead of them and show them the way, rather than you asking me this question that how do we keep pace with the industry. So we are a formal, university system is a well-established formal system to lead development. It's an irony that we are having to resort to other training missions, skilling missions, something that we were supposed to do as a university, we have not been able to do in the world. So I think it's a very important role that the universities play in bridging this gap.
Yeah, appreciate your answers, and I am with you on the challenges that you mentioned about the gap between private and government organization. Also, the grant funding is the only sort of way right now to get the fund to the university. But the private university may adopt a different model with startup ecosystem and innovation, and then they can pump back the money to the anyways. So I'll come back to you later if time permits. But my next question is to Professor G.D. Yadav, sir. So since you have had multiple patents, you have developed so many technology and tech transfer, has been advisor to multiple industries. So in your experience, what are the key barriers to fostering cross-disciplinary innovation in the field like energy, healthcare, sustainability? Your thoughts on that?
Thank you. I will tell you on the basis of my experience, and also because your theme is Vikasit Bharat at 2047. So what is the meaning of Vikasit Bharat? Will be no less than the advanced nations which we right now adore. So in 2047, will we be number 2 economy or number 3 economy? And what is required for that? Many times what happens is that people, extend the model from 2025 to 2047, which is exactly, opposite of what I say. We should say that we will be number 2 or number 3, maybe $30 trillion economy, or some pundits say 55 trillion dollar economy, and then come back and change everything, including education. We have to say that we'll be there, not the other way around. 2047, India will be 1.67 billion people. Today, we are 1.44 billion people. So our population will be huge. He talked about GER, gross enrollment ratio. We aim to have 50% of our students going to higher education, universities. Are we equipped with that? Another problem in today's world, and he also mentioned in Hindi or Urdu, I don't know what you said, but AI and ML, everybody is talking about artificial intelligence. Natural intelligence is dead. And everybody thinks it is artificial intelligence which will survive us, which is wrong. I'm telling you why. If we want to be economy number 3, maybe China will be number 1, America will be number 2, India will be number 3. And so our competitor that time will be America, USA. We need 24% of manufacturing sector. Okay, not just service sector. Service sector should be 70%. So our courses should be accordingly redesigned. So you should have, major degrees and minor degrees. AI, ML are tools to be used by everybody. Anybody can use it. Even a travel agent will use it. Your mobile phone is the best example of that. So I was invited by one of the IITs to give a talk to the students, and they said, because I'm a chemical engineer, I must tell you that. He said, sir, how do you attract students to chemical engineering? So I said, very simple. I took my mobile phone and showed them, you love this, right? This computer science and engineering, that is number 1 branch in all IITs. All JEE toppers, they go to that. So one of the IITs asked me, we don't get even one student from the top 500. What should we do? I said, give them free education, they will come. because there is no other way you can bring them to your institute, so you have to give some incentive. So what I said, in this particular mobile phone, there are particles, inorganic oxides, there's silicon, parts per million, purity. Then you have carbonate, then you have the aluminum frame. The touch screen is indium oxide. Who makes them? We make it. So if we don't make it, you will not have that. So don't underestimate other disciplines. We require many ICT committees. So this year we have done 5,000 scholarships to students in non-computer area. Civil, mechanical, electrical, and all. Not do anything. Number 2, because you talked about finances. Private universities, you generate money through your tuition fees or whatever you have. So in the government sector, you also mentioned that we are not spending enough on higher education, on research and innovation. We don't the YouTube. We should increase our percent to 3%.